mods we have installed. And we'll see if that was just kind of a thing there, and maybe that wasn't what was. Maybe that, I don't know. So we're jumping back in to KCD. Main reason we're jumping back into KCD is because, well, right now we can't jump into Fallout. And I'm not sure why. That is the problem there. Because every version of Fallout that we have for our mod list are all separate with a stock game folder that is supposedly untouched by whatever crappy edition they put out for their anniversary thing. So whatever happened there should not impact what's happening in our folder. And that is actually not the case. So right now, as it stands, oh, frick. So there was an update. Yeah, there was an update, just a very small update, 6 megabyte update to the, what's the name, right? But whatever that update did, it just killed all of our fucking mods. Well, I don't know if it killed them all. Let me look. I don't remember what our carry weight was yesterday. I think it's still the same. This is one of those days, right? So you're wondering, what am I referring to when I say that it killed our mods? Well, we do have a mod that disables this. If you remember in our videos up until this point, this animation was not there. That is the first and only thing I have to go with right now as an indicator as to anything that's happening right now. I don't know if maybe that's the only mod impacted. I do want to check something though. I want to check settings. What would be awesome is if there was a setting to disable just that, those animations. And I guess for me, what it is I don't know, and I don't think it's that difficult a thing, right? I think it's better to offer the ability to disable those kind of animations than force them on your player, right? Just because it's like, I know you want this real world realism and everything like that, but it's not necessary. You're playing a fucking game. That's it, you know? And then, excuse my language and excuse my annoyance, but one thing I just can't stand, several things I can't stand. I can't stand updates that basically are antagonistic to modding, right? It's like, if you allow modding into your game, don't do, you know what I mean? Don't do it in such a way where you're going to make an update that's going to break a freaking mod. You know what I mean? Because then it tells me, yeah, we're only allowing mods in the game just because people are demanding it, you know, but we're not going to support it. Because we're not going to do things in a way that actually, you know, work hand in hand with one another. We want to make it as impossible for you to mod the game as possible. So when we do an update, it's going to break your freaking mods. That way, it's going to be eventually either you have a choice. Don't mod or just don't play the game. And as long as you buy the game, we don't really care which one you do. And that's such a poor statement on the behalf of developers and the companies that make these games. Why am I throwing the developers under the bus for this? Because this is your area. This is something, no matter what, you could do something about while you have it under your purview. They're not forcing your hand to say, yeah, make sure it breaks every time we do an update. It breaks the modding, the mods every time we do an update. It's you, and it's on you to figure out, hey, is there a way we can do this and write this code and everything so when they do make a mod or they do mod this, that it's not affected, and I put that in air quotes, not affected by any update or change that we make, unless it's absolutely something that's quite necessary to change. But then again, there would be no need for a mod to eliminate the first that animation if you would just put in there, turn off those animations. So yes, I put that on you, because that's also not a thing that the business side is going to say, yeah, no, don't put those there because we'll lose money. You see what I'm saying? So no, that's a choice that you made in constructing this. So now we're stuck with that. So I have to now go look and see. And since the update just happened, right? And I doubt I can go back and undo the update, roll it back. That's just going to be too much effort. So now the one thing in the game that was engaging and keeping me going is the one thing that's going to be completely annoying. And the worst part is I don't know how that has impacted anything else. I don't know what mods have been impacted. We got mods for more XP. There's a mod for that. So that doubles the amount of XP you get. Did that go away? Is that broken now? As far as I know, there's like 112 mods in this collection. I don't know how many of them got broke as a result of this. Right now, I can only see one. And because the other ones are kind of all behind the scenes. They're there. But I don't know. And then maybe it's something I did, but I can't think of anything I did. So why the mods aren't working right now? All right. So we got a new perk for main level. So guys, yeah, you guys are kind of stuck here with me. Just watching him bend over and pick everything up instead of just being able to click on it and get it. It is kind of interesting, though, that I grabbed 15 mint from that one thing. And then you're probably wondering, well, why are you still gathering?
I apologize.
Why? Because it's the easy way to level up. You know what I mean? It's an easy way to level up, and so far it's working. You know, I'm getting stronger as I do it. I'm getting more survival skills. Pretty soon I'm probably going to end up maxing that out. And I got no problem with that. I got no issue with that. But I am still just extremely annoyed. And again, I know this is across the whole gaming community. You know, every time Skyrim has an update, if you update it, but you know, we have that choice where we can turn automatic updates off. So then the game is never impacted by it. or our game isn't impacted by the changes. And then I think what I need to do, since I can't get Fallout to work, is for some reason I feel like, and this is where it doesn't make sense to me. So the base game, right, where it's saved. Okay, if it did get updated, so that update would not have filtered onto the stock game folders. They just wouldn't. So it doesn't make sense that it doesn't work at this point. I'm trying to think what is calling out to wherever to make it just stop working for me. But then again, I don't have a leg to stand on really, because right now, this one mod here, this one mod in particular for this game isn't even working. So maybe it's me. You know what would be nice, and I haven't looked. And somebody's gonna come out and yell at me, "Hey, you just took all my marigolds." I know, but they were just sitting here. They'll grow back. Maybe. I don't know. It's a game. See, my radius has grown. See, so I just took all their marigold. But I'm sure they should be happy that I'm weeding for them. And the funny thing is, what I should be doing right now is I can't help myself. I keep hitting the what's the name button to weed more instead of actually going into the menu and taking a look for the one thing that will help us. Oh God, I keep hitting the Y button to jump.
God be with you.
Okay. Down arrow. Okay. Or the D button down. All right. Go to player. All right. So we went up in main level. Let's do this. So we went up in main level. So now we got these three. Driven by vengeance. After killing an opponent in close combat, you gain 10% more attack damage and faster stamina recovery. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Changes in your reputation, good or bad, spread more widely across the land and among different groups of people. That could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. Undaunted Chevalier or Cavalier. What am I talking about? Oh, God. If your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 higher. I don't know what our charisma is at. But I got to be honest with you. I don't like any of them. I really don't. So, oh, dang. I didn't want to do that. All right. So we'll get over and then so our charisma's 4, okay? We're nowhere even near 20. You know what I'm saying? And then we're getting a bonus on charisma because of the flowers. Why is our charisma at 4? We're getting a bonus of 2. And down here, oh, okay. So it's at 6. But right now, our charisma is 4. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. That, you know, I don't know how high the score could go. 30. There it is. So your maximum charisma score can be 30. The fact that we're way down at 4, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes because actually it's kind of ridiculous that it's that low, isn't it? I mean, shouldn't it be up around 8, 9, 10? You know? I mean, we're at bottom of the barrel, to tell you the truth. Did we do that much bad stuff to get us down there? And then conspicuous, 100%. I don't know if I like. Okay, so charisma and speed max out at 30. And you see where our speed is right now? Noise, okay, you know. I don't know that these need to be grouped with these. And the main reason is because of the, like, these are 100, right? Max out at 100. And conspicuousness, visibility, and noise, right? Those play into how much noise you're making when you're sneaking. Visibility, how visible are you when you're, possibly sneaking? Same with conspicuousness, are you standing out, right? So those are kind of I don't want to say traits, because traits, but those are things that you actively are working to do one or the other, whereas your speed is kind of, if anything, speed and charisma should be down with persuasion, coercion, and stuff like that. And as a matter of fact, persuasion, coercion, impression, the dialogue stuff should be based on your charisma. You know what I'm saying? The charisma should be either part of that or should be kind of like the overall thing, and these things feed off of that, right? And they should be grouped together. Your speed is kind of part of, like, that should fall into a category with your strength, your dexterity, and things like that, right? And speed should be kind of derived based on strength, dexterity, and those things. So, but where conspicuousness and visibility and noise, that's more kind of like your stealth stuff, right? And then so those things, and then the reason why they just don't mesh together for me is because of the different stat values, right? Charisma and speed, max of 30. They really should be not with those. And those three should really fall under your stealth ability. So I'm not on board 100% with how they have that put together. And then so you can see stealth right here. So this is this kind of should impact those three actual stats. And then if anything, they should be like I said, part of that. Whereas the charisma impacts those other things down below. So you can see this is how far into this one we are before the next level. I mean, we got enough potions not enough potions, but enough herbs to go brew a bunch of potions and get that one up. Craftsmanship. Craft has always been with man and is a showcase of skill, activity, and ingenuity. So yeah, I don't know. Oh shoot, real quick here. Let's look at it. 1, 2, right here, right here. Oh, right. Hello, thank you. All right, so we're 5. All right, so current XP 315. Next level XP 530. So I don't know. I don't know if we're getting double the XP. All I know is that animation thing is killing me. It's killing me because either it's just that one mod that's broken, or there's a whole bunch of them that's broken, and I just have no way of knowing which ones work and which ones don't. And for me, that is a huge concern, and it just really really, for me, it impacts. We did get our luck of the thing going. Yeah, greetings to you too. So it's kind of funny. So we thought we were pretty charismatic at, well, not really, but we thought we were doing well because, we had the flower power going and we're getting a plus 2 to charisma, only to find out, well, yeah, no, your charisma is so far in the tank that, I don't know that it's really helping you much, bruh. I know. I should really move on and do something constructive. And we will. I need to find a tailor. That's what I need to do. All right, so we've done all this stuff here. Nope. So now that we've weeded the entire city, somebody should come out and pay us for that. I mean, that's a lot of good work we just did. Am I right?
Greetings to you.
Yeah, greetings to you too. Where's this? Okay, you see? So I think we're beyond anyone that's gonna wanna that we really want to talk to. Of course, apparently we haven't weeded the entire city, so we must rectify that quickly as possible before we have to go turn in for the evening. All right, let's go find ourselves. We got to find a tailor. I need to find a tailor, and then I don't know what all these things are. And okay, here we go. All right, points of interest. Alchemy bench. We want the tailor. So the tailor looks like that. Did we find the tailor? Where is he? There's a drying rack. Trader. We know that. Where's our, there he is. Tailor. Can I add a checkpoint? There it is. All right. It just takes a minute to figure this stuff out. Oh, look, she's moving to another spot.
To you, Henry.
Some of our equipment is very damaged. How is some of my equipment damaged already? All right. The tailor is, that looks like, okay. Open. Hello? Hello, good sir?
Greetings, my friend.
Hey. All right, so we got to repair some stuff.
Repaired.
Yeah, let's see what kind of prices you're offering here, okay? Can you repair that for me? What's the charge? Select the items you want to repair. All right, so what I'm thinking is 0.7 to repair. That's the cost. All right. And then okay. And
Word about the price. But of course.
let's see. How about this? I'm still working on my reputation, so
Here. And something for your trouble.
tip them a little bit.
Well.
Hey,
thank
yeah.
you very much.
Yeah. We got these people
Thank you kindly.
these people love us here, okay?
What do you have for sale?
Ah, here we go. All right, armor. All right. Do I need a hat? Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Look at that. Okay, come on now. Come on. You know good and well. That says us all over. That does not. Okay. That is interesting. I'm not opposed to that one. Okay, hold on. No. All right, this is a crude, but we don't want crude, right? Embroidered, nope, we don't want that either. Come on, man, let's get out of the hats. Okay, I know. Dude, dude, dude. All right, I know. Wait, we already have a hood, right? Why are you just showing me hats, man? Here we go. All right, body. All right. Um, this is what I want. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, no. We kind of look good. Kind of look good there. I'm not a big. All right, here we go. No. No. Oh. Okay. I don't need a. All right. I don't need a long. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's not. Oh no. Okay. Wait, dude. Does that not say it's all over? Okay. Hold on. I don't want gartered hose. We don't need to spend old. Simple. Hey, simple, right? Is that what we got already? And then okay. Are you serious? Hold on, sir coat. All right, other clothes doesn't work for us. Okay. I think we could get away with. I'm actually kind of partial to that. Or maybe. I think I'm kind of partial to that. I think just that. So let's do that. Either that or. Well, that's not bad either, though. That one. You think? I mean, come on. I like the darker color. All right, hold on. And then let's go back up here. I think let's say we did that. Wait, just to make sure, because this might actually I think that's more expensive than the one we decided. Wait, we might just be better off with this. Okay, hold on, bear with me. We need that anyway. Okay. How much money is he trying to take from us? I done lost track. I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, let's see. So we got that cap. What else did? All right, embroidered hood. All right, so we don't need the Wanderer's hood if we take the embroidered, so we can get rid of that one. And then we got our. All right, so 160. 160. All right. What are you willing to buy for 1 gold? So that here, take that. Can I move an empty cart? Yeah, it's fine. Really? Here. Yeah, that's fine too. Here, take the hairpin of bone. Take that too. All right. Hey, we're getting money.
I'd like to discuss the price.
But of course.
Yeah.
Here. And something
Well,
for your
some
trouble.
for your trouble.
Well, thank you very much.
He is a fan now. He is a fan.
Satisfied, my friend.
I will be. Even though I'm standing here kind of half naked in front of you, but it's all right, man. It's all right. We're good. All right, so we're going to put that on. Oh, so it's either or. All right, well, yes. Okay. I got it, man. I got it. All right, man. Dang. Oh, come on now. It didn't look as good as I thought it would, but it's decent. It's decent, man. You know. And then now we don't have a single lick of other stuff that we would normally put on. Like, we don't have anything else to wear, but we could, hey, when we go out weeding tomorrow, yes, weeding tomorrow, we'll find more stuff. We'll find another ring or something like that. They weren't worth anything. Hey, look at that. Hey, tell me more about Tom.
About Tomcat again.
What about him?
Okay. All right. I'm glad that I've met you. Okay. We need to find an end. An end, right? An end. Yes. Oh shoot. Okay, wait. Oh, we still haven't even looked for Mutt yet. We'll find out what happened to Mutt, man. Come on now. I'm still trying to. What is this? Quest tipster. All right, so we can get a quest there. All right, we're over here. Yeah. The Lion's Crest. Is that an inn? Alchemy bench. That's the carpenter. There's a drying rack, alchemy bench. What's over here? Laundry. That's where we just came from. What's this? Another drying rack. The tavern. Oh, okay. Well, that's where we want to go. All right. Oh, of course. Hey, let's see. Oh, we won't get any clean because you know why? Because we're clean. Hey.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, look at that. We'll take that. 2. And ooh, how you gonna pass up some cooked lamb? All right. Now, what are you gonna buy from us? Okay, a apparently we don't have much to sell. How do I still have one of these things? Oh, that's a horn. All right. You know what? I got 3 of these. How much do I owe you? 37. Let me part with 2 of those. And maybe the Warlord badge? Nope. Right now I owe you 8. I'm kind of okay with that. Cuz I'm very much okay with the fact that we haven't spent as much money.
Let's talk about the price.
Yeah, let's talk.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
That and a
And a
little
little
tip.
bit on top.
Well.
Well,
Thanks a lot.
well.
Thank you, and take care.
One beer.
Well, well.
Aye, coming right up.
Praise God.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
All right. You don't have any shoes. Never mind. Bailiff.
There you go.
Who's around here? A guard. Agnes. Hey, innkeeper Betty. Innkeeper Betty. Hey, innkeeper.
Come to break some more stuff. If you want something, wait till I stop being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelly on.
Seriously? Betty, it wasn't even my fault.
Tell me what.
And look at me. I look good now. Is that not like how and I just weeded. Look at that. I just weeded. Okay, I didn't weed your stuff. But that
What did Thrush tell you about?
did you deserve that though?
There you go.
And whoever wins will take home a gold badge.
That must cost a king's ransom.
Just like the whole wedding.
Good day
I
to you,
hear
friend.
he ended up paying more than Lord Semi.
Greetings to you
Well, from
too.
what I hear, Lord
God
Hemming's
bless you.
pretty much dead broke.
I hope it's
Musician. Oh,
I
hey.
wouldn't wish that on Agnes.
He's not talking. Hey, Agnes.
God be with
Agnes, you willing to talk?
God be with you, my friend.
Yeah, you too. And you. All right, Dicer Philippe. No. Okay, that's not a draw.
God be with you.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Man, that is wrong on her part. Like, so she's done being mad at me. Like I broke anything. Okay, your miscreant little Goonies attacked me. Where is now? I got to get to Gelia. Where is that? All right. All right, wait. Let's go over here. All right, so, hey, find out what happened to Mutt. Go see Tomcat. Where's Tomcat? They're all ways away. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of Miller Pretzel. All right, that'll be our way in. Get into the wedding party. Oh, so it's either the Miller or the blacksmith. All right. All right, so that's ways away in Radovan. All right, not in Radovan, but Radovan. Okay. Either way, all of it's kind of off the map. All right, so we got no choice. Okay. Which way is which? I don't remember saying anything about it having a place to stay or sleep.
Hail.
Hell. Who are you? Oh, there was supposed to be a tipster there. I didn't see him though. So I'm not gonna worry about him. All right. It seems both A and the other one. You know what? You know, on our trek across the sea here, these not pickable. It's a good thing, isn't it? 'Cause we would be, yeah, we'd be in some serious trouble. Oh, you see it. You see it ahead of us. Come on now. It's on the way. It's on the way. If it means we can get stronger, can you imagine? We're going to be incredibly strong just from picking flowers. God, I hate that. I hate that animation more than anything. And of course now it's bugging me even more because is it raining? It sounds like, oh my God, it's raining. Put your hood up, bro. I don't know if that's an automatic thing or that's something we do. You know, while outside the city, yeah, we'll get some of that off of our head. Right. We need to go this way. Well, no one was going to sell us a horse, were they? Hey, right now we don't need to kill rabbits. What's that thing right there mean? I don't know what the thing on the screen is telling us. Either we're getting dirtier or tired. I don't know. I think we're getting tired. That's for sure. Our energy level is getting low. Nourishment is fine. Of course we're visible. Look at our charisma. How did our charisma get up to 11? Is it a 9? Oh, it's our clothes. We're gonna get attacked. I just see it. Is this sage? Yes. Come on, man. Look at us. Look how good we look. We should be getting attacked. Just mugged. And of course, what are we doing? We're running through the woods at night. Well, it's not night yet, but it's getting late. How freaking far is it? We gotta go. I know. This isn't the smartest thing to do, but God dang it. We need to go. I know what you're thinking. Can he just go like 50 feet without picking flowers? No. The answer to that question is absolutely not. I'd be out here all night picking flowers if I thought it was going to level me up. That's how important it is to level. See? See? And that little thing there does what? Just pushes you on. It's that addict thing, you know? Is that little bit of feedback that you need to say, hey, keep doing what you're doing, bruh. Oh my God. Yes, I saw the whatever animal that was that's trying to come back and sneak up on us. Look how much Valerian we are picking up right now. I hear something. You learned encampments. Okay. What's this? Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey. Hi, guys. Soldiers. Hi. Is this an inn? Lodgings. Yes. Just in the nick of time, too. Excuse me, guys. Don't take all the rooms, because I'll be there as soon as I'm done picking flowers in the rain. Weeds. Weeding in the rain. Because the next level, we get a perk. And also, I'll be able to gosh darn it. Where's the NPC? Right.
Greetings.
Good
Do you need
greetings.
something?
Yeah, I need a place to stay.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, come on. You don't have a room? This has got me very curious. And as a matter of fact, just for poops and giggles, I'm going to buy some soap. What can we sell her? All right. I don't really rightly know. All right. How much do I owe you? 24. Let's do this. Take those two. And all those. How much gold you got? All right. So we can get 5. All right.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Aye, I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm about to hook you up.
Here. Plus a bit on top.
My, thank you kindly.
So, hold on. Hey. Oh, Rob? Really? Oh. You don't have a room? Hey, George. I can talk to
What are
you.
you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
What are you talking about? I'm dressed better than you are. Appearances do deceive.
Well, looks can be deceiving. If I weren't so kind-hearted, you might annoy me with talk like that.
Wise counsel indeed. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
I sure
don't
will.
be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Oh, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar lapse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
But I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, you gonna tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages, and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Oh God.
Freedom. I
Nobility.
figured out poetry
Nobility,
ain't to be
really.
found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time
I really
for
do like this
actual
hood, though.
composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Honorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
In life. Well,
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or some wench's cleavage. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration in higher things.
My very words. Let's drink to that.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly,
And highborn,
clever,
experienced,
intrepid,
unique.
in short, just the right fella,
You might be able to help us out with something.
all right. What is this about?
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something...
In short, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man,
A fucking good fella.
a fellow who helps his fellow man.
Oh my gosh, we're getting in all kinds of trouble here.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it, an ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero, harassing the heartless hordes of
The humans?
That's it! Hark! Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
A loot! We need a loot!
All right. And where do we get one of those?
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find, or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskowitz.
We were just
The
there.
house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down for a bit.
Oh
right there.
my goodness. What did I get myself into here? All right. So. All right. We're going to eat an apple. And we're going to eat our cooked lamb before that goes bad. And we're overeaten. We are gluttonous.
Royal the Kuttenberg treasury in that finest of our cities.
And oh, the lovely wenches there. How I'd love to...
Hey,
What would you like?
your number? Can I get a room somewhere?
Well aware of the silver.
Is this not? Is this just a tavern? It's not in. I thought there was lodgings here. Wayfair. Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, bathhouse. All right. Hey, how you doing? I need some bathhouse services.
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
Hey, how do you? I think we've earned the full service. I don't know what the full service is going to be, but I think we've earned it.
I've heard the girls here can work wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Great, but it'll cost you.
You know what? We're gonna do this too.
Let's talk about the price.
Let's talk
Certainly.
about the price.
No problem.
They better take good care of me.
All right then, let's get to it. Follow me.
And she's probably gonna do it herself. Oh gosh. You know, for that price, could I have stayed overnight?
I always get hungry after a fuck like that.
Oh
I'll
god.
go and find something to eat.
Okay. I had food already. Can I like crash? Ooh. Hope they don't mind if I sleep here tonight. Oh, come on now. There's nothing wrong. All right, sleeping some. Oh, sorry. Sorry. All right, I'm sorry.
What are you waiting for? Clear off.
I am. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't know how to leave, but I'm trying. Open. Is that out? That's not out. Okay. Maybe this is. Guys, you don't leave. You got to put up. If you don't put up a sign that says, "Hey, you need to leave." Is that a door open? All right. There. Yeah. Okay. Are you happy now? Am I naked? I am naked. Thank you. Why would I not have my clothes on? All right, close that. I don't want to wait. All right, sleeping in someone. I know. Oh. All right, I know. I get it now. All right. It's just that there's nowhere else to sleep. Am I brokenhearted? Is that what it says? I'm brokenhearted? Nope. This way. Literally, what's wrong with me? You guys don't see? Let's go over here. All right, there we go. Time well spent. You've had some sweet moments which no one can take away from you. You feel refreshed and invigorated. Your strength, agility, and vitality are temporarily increased by 1. I got no problem with that. Some parts of your equipment are in bad shape. You better take care of that, else you risk permanent reduction. And then we got flower power. Okay. I am concerned. What's damaged? Because didn't we just go through the trouble of fixing? Oh, our boots. Our boots. They're not made for walking right now. Everything else was okay. So obviously we need somebody we need new boots. Hello? 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 Is Pico there? Oh, we're in a private area. I'm out. I'm leaving, man. God. You don't have to tell me twice, man. Look, you know what? Can I just curl up on the bench? We got no choice, man. We're just gonna sit here for 5 hours. See, you know what I mean? Dude, I don't know where to go. This was supposed to be an inn. It might have just been a tavern. I don't know. All right. Oh, wrong button. Okay, what are we gonna have for breakfast? Oh no. Okay. I think it's. God dang it. Boy, we are glutton. We overate. You see? So our stamina is affected because we overate. Well, I had to. I should have just thrown it. I mean, I would have probably been. What food do I have to smoke? Select the items you want to smoke. I guess I don't have any. But now we know there's a smoker. There's a smokehouse. All right. Clothes. I got you. I understand. All right. All right. Over here. Yeah, we can't get any cleaner. We're up before everybody else, too. No, we're not. There's a few people up. All right. We're going to be barefoot soon. We don't figure out something to do. Okay, so are we going to steal the loot for those con men? Not right away. We might look at it while we're there and, maybe consider taking it. But I don't know. They haven't really convinced us that, it's worth it to go out stealing. Yeah, just some, guy in a pretty dapper outfit, just out picking flowers. That's all. No big deal. Don't mind me. If I can get this, yeah, there we go. All right. There's a wormwood right there. Should we make up with what's that idiot's name? Hans? I don't know that I want to or not. The entitlement there just gets to be wears thin on you. You know what I'm saying? I think we found, a wooden rosary. Let's say I think we found something. That's the other reason too, because there's a chance to find other things, and it's like, why pass that up? Oh, dang. Because every time I turn around, there's something to find. This'll. See, this looks like St. John's wort to me, but I guess it's not. That's not what it is. Or we're just not. I'm always missing the hitbox for it. You know what I mean? Like, it stands out like it should be something. How far do we have to go? Do we stay on the road or do we cross? If we cross, then we can pick more flowers. We actually, uh-oh.
What did I do to you?
Nothing, I'm sorry.
To you? I'm in big trouble. How so? I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Okay, what sort of letter was this?
What was in the letter? I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important. Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse. I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you lost it?
Do you know where you might have lost it? I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Along what way?
Would you like me to help you look for it? There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
All right.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter. Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face. What? Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter. Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready? I am.
He's thinking. Is that good? Is that good? Are you good? You're looking pretty beat up. That's probably the only fight I'm gonna win this entire game. You good, bruh? All right, come on. You good?
All right. That was rough.
Okay.
You think that's enough? I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Well, you said.
Help, then. Take care.
You might be a little concussed as well, so yeah. Are you serious? That was, like I said, though, that's probably the only fight I'm gonna win in this entire game. It was kind of fun, though. Did you see the look on his face? Like, at how quick I was like, all right. Like, no convincing at all. Just like, all right. He's like, oh, what? That was quick. You were very, maybe too quick to want to go ahead and punch me. And it's like, well, at some point, after you got beat, enough, you could have said enough, you know. Okay, so far that was probably the best thing in this is in the game so far, right there. We did it. We did that too. Oh, okay, that was good. That was unexpected. We went up in strength and got a perk point. I wasn't even thinking about a perk point for strength. Hey, you know what? Somebody has to come out and weed the forest. Okay? It doesn't get weeded on its own. Know what I'm saying? And if we did a better job of going out and weeding the forest, will we have as many forest fires as we do today? Oh, we got a bone cone. I don't know what that is, but it's a bone cone. And it's raining again. Okay. We got to go that way. We're not going to get in trouble. We're not get in trouble for weeding the forest. But we will talk to this guy. If we can catch up to him. It's raining, so you never know. And who knows? We might run into a squirrel. Excuse me. Robin? Robin Hood? Okay. I'll leave you alone then. I left him alone because, comfrey. That's the first time we've come across that one. May not be. We might have come across it before. It didn't give us the opportunity or the choice to talk to him. So since it didn't give us that choice, I think this is, yeah. What we need to do is check a couple of things. See, this is how we relax and enjoy our time. You know what I mean? We get out here, we get back to nature, we weed the entire forest of Bohemia. You know, we get strong as all get up, and not like we learn how to fight or, wield a sword, but we can throw a punch. We can throw a punch. You see how we beat that one guy up? He's, we could have helped him try to find the letter. He should have done a better job of keeping it, but you know what I mean? All right. Hey, we picked up something. Holy cow. See that? When you pick up stuff, you're picking up multiple stuff now. I think. Yep. Oh, comfrey. All right. Over here. I was expecting to pick up some dandelion too. And it could be that we're just picking it up so fast that we're just seeing multiple lines, but the first line is what we already picked up. Oh no. We didn't want the thunder. Well, it's not the thunder that's so much is the problem. It's the lightning. And us standing out in an open field. Already soaked to the bone, wet. All right. Let's check ourselves. Oh, we're almost there to the next level. All right. Main skills. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Oh, right there off the bat, So we could get Pack Mule if we want. Or we can get this one. The required strength level for all weapons is lowered by 2. Generally, if your strength level is lower than the weapon requires, you will do less damage with it. On the other hand, if it's higher, you'll do slightly more damage with it. With this perk, you'll arrive at that point sooner. Strength also affects how well you can draw a bow and hold it. The higher your strength skill, easier it will be for you to knock someone out or kill them stealthily. Your strength will make it easier to win fights in a clinch or pack mule. How we doing weight-wise anyway? I think that really... Strong as a bull, your carry capacity will increase by 20 pounds. Grand Slam. Thrasher. Strong arm if you stay in fully charged attack. Here's the Grand Slam. Hercules. Or Heracles. For every 5 levels of strength, your charisma increases by... Oh! Yeah. All right. Next one will be Pack Mule. We will eventually try to work our way up. Hey, welcome back. Well, not really welcome back. Adding on about 30 minutes to the end of this particular thing. So forgive the weird edit and the interruption. Well, I don't know if it's an interruption, but yeah. The ending of the video, or where I left off of the last video, we got into some trouble, and so I have to redo all that, but basically starting to where the save picks up. So that's what we're doing right now. Hopefully it'll load pretty quickly and this interruption won't be that significant. Okay. So again, we could not rest. And you have to forgive me. I had to remember everything. So we have a hunting sword on us. We got bolts, but we don't have any kind of arrow or crossbow. We got our beggar's hose, our vagrant's boots. We've got that. We got that. You can see our carry. I'm trying to remember if our carry rate is right, but you can also see that we got a decent amount, and you can see our nourishment is at 89. So I'm not gonna eat. IRL, I'm hungry, but I'm not gonna mess that up. Let's go back. Let's see what the time is in the day. That's important too. All right, so we got to find Mutt. We want to go to combat training, right? I think we already have done the bridge thing. I don't know how to tell what time it is. All right, this is the map. There's nothing to tell us what time it is, though. I think everybody is starting their day. Yeah, and all we could do was just sit and wait at the table, right? And then we can see off in the distance here we got to go find. We got to go find our dog. Now, we did do this. We did cross over. And we had our fight on the bridge with the guy. And it wasn't a fight. It was basically he asked us to beat him up. I think we kind of overly done it. But, c'est la vie, right? Here, I want to test something. Oh, my God. If you're wondering what I'm disturbed about is, and it might be something I need to just go ahead and double check here, but you can see the animation is still here. And we have updated most of the mods in the mod list, but apparently that animation hasn't been updated. And you can see is we have kind of, I'm not gonna say carte blanche, that's not what I'm looking for. So we have the freedom I don't know what that symbol is telling us. Oh, bandits.
Let's just take it.
Oh, hey. No, it's all right, man. It's okay.
Come back here. Clear off.
Well, let's figure it out. Back up, back up, back up. All right, one down.
Do it! No match for us,
Back it.
fucker. No, you don't.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
Smash your face!
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You hurt my face.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna let you both get at me. All right, 2 down.
Show your stuff.
Come on, I will. Come on. Woo. All right, all right. We're bleeding. Okay. Man, I tell you, sometimes people just don't know. All right. We got hit to the head a few times. Nothing. All right, good. Good, 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 good. All right. We got to figure out how to use this. I think we need to be standing in water, though. All right. What is this chamomile decoction? I think that heals us, but I don't think we... Do we need... Oh, we do. We do. Okay. All right. Let's get back in here. We need some healings. Okay. And if that is the case, if it does that for us... Oh. Why am I equipping it? Let's see what it did. Let's check this guy. We're gonna take that. Yeah, it's not worth enough. Firm boots. We need that. And we're gonna take you Groshin, bro. Thanks, man. I can't believe you'd be so brazen just to sit here on the side of the road waiting to try to rob some people, man. I'm gonna take the boots too. The pair. The torch is worth 6 groschen. Really? Alright. That's what happens, man. You get left in your undies, bro. We'll check the camp, too. We'll take that. Ain't worth anything if it's that damaged. That's worth something. We'll take that for sure. Take the meat too. Alright. Anything over here? Nothing. Wait. You got some wine there? Don't want to steal your food. And is it technically stealing? Ooh, I could sleep. I could sleep for like an hour. It's a crappy stay, but hey, I don't know if it's worse than sleeping at a picnic table. We need a couple hours. 2 hours till 9. A couple hours, just a quick nap does his wonders. Look at that. He helped us healed up a little bit. Maybe the dog is around. All right, we're in some water, right? Let's give this a try. Oop. Wrong thing. All right, here we go. I just want to see what this does. But we can only drop. Okay, so soap is just, I guess, something that we would sell. Okay, note to self. Something we learned the hard way already. You won't see it, but we learned there be wolves. There be wolves, and guess what? We are not strong enough or swift enough we are oh god. No, why would it be robbing? He's just, I guess. Yeah, I couldn't make the argument that it's not robbing a corpse. Just because he's laying there dead doesn't mean I have a right to his belongings. You know, you're still looting the dead. So no, you're right. You're right. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to keep calling from a dog, even though I know we're nowhere near where he probably is. We need to work on our ability to fight, that's for sure. It's sad that I've just decided heavily damaged vagrant boots. Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's get on that. All right. So one of the things that we were facing, and then we don't have any kits, but our boots, and this is why I was really like, yeah, let me take these boots. So this is what we're wearing. We got to go with these for now until we can get something. And then let's see. Yeah. So we got firm boots, That's what, some of this is for sale. Some of this is, we got no choice. We got to, right? And then let me look at the gloves. Are we not using gloves right now? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not using gloves. Okay. Well, guess what? Where's that going? That goes right there. Got to put on gambeson first. I thought I had a gambeson on. All right, so we got a short gambeson, gambeson long. All right, this one's in the best condition. So we'll put that on. And we'll put those on. And we need to find all right, riding gloves. Maybe we'll wear, I know these are better, but I'm thinking we'll figure it out. If I can save these and repair them, that would be probably the best thing. So what I need is to get to a spot. There it is. Is get ourselves someplace. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's see. These yellow flowers have got me a little perplexed, just, because they're all over the place and it just doesn't make sense. They look like St. John's wort, right, from the game one. So to not be able to pick them is very interesting. I know you guys are sitting there thinking, is he picking flowers again? And then to me, it's like, well, yeah, buckle up, bro. You know what we're doing? We're leveling. We're leveling the safest way we know how. We're getting stronger and we're increasing our survival skills. How's that working out for us? Well, we just took on 3 bandits and barely made it out of it, but we made it out of it. I will say this, I have been taken down by a pack of wolves already, so we're not, and learned the hard way that our sword skills don't match that of a wolf's ability to run around and nip at you until you die. There we go. Got strength to 10 and a perk point. You see what I'm saying? That's That's my goal, is to keep bumping up strength. Why? Because we hit harder. And this game requires a lot of hard hitting. The problem is, I'm concerned and worried that not all the mods that we have are working since that last little update. And it was such a small, minor update. I guess it just aggravates me at that point, because it's like, do you support modding or do you not? And then I know some updates you have to do, and some things breaking are inevitable. But, and I think my frustration really lies with a lot of times, sometimes you feel like this update didn't necessarily need to break the mods, right? And then some do. I am not a modder, so I can't go in and give you the ins and outs about how the mods are put together and what files that get changed during an update, how they truly impact whether a mod can, perform, or is it, yeah, it was necessary for this code to change, and as a result, this mod has to be updated to match that code or that ID. And so, yeah, until you do, it is broken. And so, yeah, I'm not going to be the one to tell you what's right or what's not. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Now, this guy went down, no problem, to the beach. Now, the thing is, he might not have had a problem because he just kept going and really didn't antagonize the bandits. Whereas I did antagonize them, and as a result, they came after me. A couple more, and then we'll call it and talk to this guy. Basically, see if he saw a dog or anything. I'm not sure how much energy and effort I want to expend. Hey, are they biting?
Getting any bites?
Bah! Don't get me started. No luck today. Then again, I've never been much of a fisherman. Crayfish, though, that's another story. And they taste better anyway.
Hmm. And where do you catch the crayfish at?
Where's the best place to catch some crayfish?
The other side of the pond. There's this shallow spot. They like it there. Not only is there a lot of them, but sometimes you find these, greenish, bluish ones. Something in between. My God, I've never had a taste of your crayfish.
I see. Well, then why fish at all?
If you're so bad at it, why do you fish at all?
That's not the point. See how beautiful it is here? It puts one's mind at ease.
Well, best of luck. Hope you catch something.
Thank you. See you later.
We can't even help ourselves, huh? As soon as we get done talking, what is the first thing we do? We start getting in here and pulling some weeds. Hey, you know what? That's the makeup. That's the mindset, right? You know something's going to make you stronger, make you better. What do? You do it over and over and over again. What am I opening? Oh. Loot info shows. Okay. I don't know. Was that a quest item? What are these blue ones? We also got to find that one guy, the trainer. Maybe we can advance our sword fighting skills to be better. So he says crayfish are over here. Is what I gather from what he was saying. We'll get some chamomile and some poppy. And then we'll go look for the crayfish. We haven't gotten one of those like surprise things in a while either. Not that I've noticed. You know, like a badge or something like that that says, hey, you found this. Hey, there we go. Guess we're not finding any of the fun stuff anymore. Any of the extras. All right, let's go over here. Hold on, let's look real quick. We are over encumbered. I was like getting afraid of that. we're over encumbered by a lot. I know that's a lot of money we just got. Oh, God. That's a lot of money we're letting go. All right. So let's come back around here. What's this? Okay. We don't need a bandage, but I don't want to drink it. I don't think that helps us. I was hoping it helped us, but it doesn't. Look at me. I'm looking right down and want to start looting and picking up more flowers again. I said it was over here, right? Where it's more shallow. Okay, maybe we've gone far enough. Yeah. We're injured. We need to get back. And maybe I just misunderstood exactly where he was saying. This, whoa. I don't need a cracked skull. Oh, working boots.
What are you doing? That's
Sorry.
mine. Can
Oh.
we sort this out on our own? Or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
No, hey.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
You mangy thief! May your hand rot off! Give it back to me right now!
I didn't realize I was doing that. Look. Where are we at? Hey, can't you forgive me?
Forgive me, friend. There must have been some sort of mistake. But, well, since I already somehow ended up with this thing, supposing you were to give it to me as a gift, eh? I'd be eternally grateful to you.
Since you put it like that, good sir. All right, take it as a gift. And don't forget to mention my generosity to the lordships.
I won't, because your generosity is greatly appreciated. And whoops. Whoa. Smooth talker, bro. Yeah. Okay, we can't get over there. And I don't know if I can get back up here. So we're going to walk. So that is where we're officially going to leave it. Right? On a bit of goodwill by our fellow man. Okay? Henry managed to somehow convince him not only to forgive him for taking his stuff, but giving it to him as a gift. That's my boy. Guys, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time. Peace.